Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Recon Wildlands on the GeForce GTX 950 for FPS measuring. This time I won't be using cam due to easy anti-cheat, the anti-cheat software solution this game uses. So in the meantime I'll be using MSI Afterburner instead. So Recon Wildlands, I'll be doing 1080p, 900p and 720p. To skip down at those sections of the video, check the description below. I'll be using a G4560, and then at the end of the video I'll target 60 frames per second using an i7 4790 at 720p, since that's the easiest way to get 60 frames per second on a good enough quality. At 1080p and 900p is very difficult to get 60 frames per second consistently. And now I'm going to talk about the options menu and what options to lower or turn off so you can get the best performance and tweak the game by yourself. So first, if you don't have an i5 or i7, you won't be getting 60 frames per second all the time. I only tested places with many houses, since that was a big hit to the CPU. On other areas with just foliage or small bases, you can get 60 frames per second quite easily if you tweak the game correctly, depending on what GPU you have. But once you get to big places with a lot of buildings very close together and enemies and NPCs, all that kind of stuff, the CPU usage goes quite high. I managed to get my Core i7 4790 to 70 to 80% usage, which is insane. That was at 60 frames per second on a GTX 1060. So things to keep in mind: if you have a G4560 or an i3 6100, anything below an i5, just target 30 to 40 frames per second. You can cap it at 40 frames per second in the options menu. And if you change a lot of stuff in the graphics settings, try to restart the game. Sometimes the game just bugs out a little bit and it runs worse than it should. On this video, I restarted the game every now and then when I changed a lot of settings. And if you have a 2GB video card, I suggest using the low texture quality. You can use medium, but the game will stutter every now and then. Plus, a lot of textures won't load or will take a long time to load. So I suggest using low textures for 2GB video cards. And many times while you're playing the game, the frame rate can drop quite drastically and then go back up, which is weird, but the game recovers quite quickly. I don't see it as a game breaking bug or anything like that. The game is still playable, but it uses a lot of CPU and a lot of hard drive to stream the assets of the open world. And I also didn't see an option to turn off screen space reflections. That is a big hit to the frame rate on all games that is implemented, but here it's enabled all the time. You can see that when you're close to water, you can see reflections. Those are the screen space reflections. We should have an option to turn them off. It will be a great FPS boost, especially for low-end cards. And if you want a boost in the frame rate, I suggest lowering ambient occlusion, draw distance, level of detail a little bit less than draw distance. Then shadows on ultra are a big hit to the frame rate. If you lower them a little bit, you will get a great FPS boost. Then terrain quality, it's also a big hit to the frame rate. It adds a lot of detail to the terrain. Different levels of desolation are going on there. That's why I suggest lowering that if you're having performance issues. And then vegetation is a big hit to the frame rate on ultra. If you lower it from ultra, you get a big FPS boost. So I suggest avoiding ultra across the board to get a good FPS boost with a very small quality difference. And one thing that wasn't in the beta was the tough effects option. That's just a thing made by NVIDIA, which is grass that reacts to the player and some other things in the game. I suggest turning that off. It's a big hit to the frame rate too. But yeah, overall the game runs pretty similar to the beta. A little better on the VRAM side, but still needs some work. That's pretty much it. I hope you keep enjoying the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Fire.
Roger.
I love when I get to loot a chopper.
Ooh-ah.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy. Clear over here. Look alive. Hola. Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty.
Frag out.
Bravo located.
That's a kill.
¡Mierda, chingada madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Mátenlos!
Taking a shot.
How'd you like a free get-out-of-death card?
I'll tell you what I know. Just don't hurt me.
Got a 20 on an SB station. All you have to do is ask.
Find some cover fast.
Deploying drone.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos! ¡Ya les den banda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. That guy's history.
We're clear.
Looks like they're feeling froggy.
I got it. I'll fly. Fire.
Roger.
Weapons free. Weapons free.
I have a shot. Engage.
¡Ey! ¡Hay unos pinches soldados yankees aquí, Berito! ¡Quiebren a todos!
Anyone else here tired of those cartel dicks chatting with each other? We could put a dent in that with this. Location of one of their network stations. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this.
To the market, Jeeves.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy. Engage. Cabo.
¿Cómo es, compa? Oiga, ¿ya oyó de ese hombre que dice que inmortal?
That's it, we're clear.
Disparen y que las balas se le resbalan y que no sé qué. No, mi cuate. ¿Pero qué me cuenta? No, se está confundiendo. De lo que se habla es de un gato. Ya pues, ¿sabe lo que dicen? Un gato tiene 7 vidas. No es un hombre, es un gil de mierda que trabaja con los de la Blanca. Han intentado matar y siempre sobrevive. Ya pues, no es cierto, han de ser puros cuentos. No, en serio.
He's
Dicen
history.
que hasta lo han enterrado ya 2 veces y vuelve a salir. No, esa no la creo.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They can pay us back later.
I think our guns have spoken.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Roger.
¡Órale, pendejo! ¡Camina por otro lado! ¿Qué no ves que estorbas, chingada madre? Disculpe, yo solo he pasado. Pues pase por donde yo no vea su cara que me molesta. ¡Muévase, cabrón! ¡Órale! Disculpe, ya me voy. Chingado, no tenía que...
I'm calling for indirect fire. Marking a captain.
Watch for
Got another
civilians.
tango.
We don't want to kill somebody.
Got
by
eyes on the
mistake.
tango. He's got a lot of them.
We got a civilian down. What the
More
fuck were
cartel
you thinking?
handiwork. Fucking animals.
Heads up, hostiles in the area.
Target down.
They're on alert.
Frag out.
Gringos, hijos de su puta madre. Métanles la verga a todos esos putos. ¡Mátenlos!
Fire, fire, fire.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a sacarles quién manda. ¡Pare!
Fire.
Copy.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
I'll drive.
Usted sabe la verdad, but look at your own downs, your own...
Is it really hard to make coca?
Hold up. We got hostile activity. Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. We rattled somebody's cage.
Fire, fire, fire.
Shit, we've got Unidad troops inbound. That emitter's taking too much damage.
History.
They're on alert. That was fucking close.
Weapons free, weapons free.
Shit, that emitter's taking a lot of damage.
Civilians in the area.
Watch your targets. Hang back before the spot. I have a shot. Engaging. The emitter's going to shit.
We do not take our country back. Those bullets will find us, one way or another. If we are to die, let it be on our feet instead.
That's it, we're clear.
We got hostiles in the area.
Compañeros, all of our problems have a
That's a
single
kill.
source. The Santa Blanca cartel. They infect our children with evil. They steal our lands. They enslave us. They make our families disappear.